Heyo, it's Jiggly-Gut here, and welcome back to my celebration of Donkey Kong Country. Last time we finished the first game, and now we're on to the sequel, Donkey Kong Country 2, which practically did everything the first game did, but better. Though I still prefer the soundtrack to the first. This was the first Donkey Kong Country game that I personally owned and beaten, so I'm quite familiar with it. I have a lot of fond memories and a lot of painful ones. So we'll start off with one player. This game takes place upon Crocodile Isles, which is the Kremling's home island. First world is Gangplank Galleon, where we fought Captain K.Rool. That's who he is this time, apparently. King K.Rool is his identity in the first, but it makes sense that they were pirates. Maybe he's more a pirate than a king. But as you can see, the clumsy oafs have run aground upon the shores of their own island and put a hole in the ship, perhaps in their haste to get away from DK Isles. So much like the first game, we can go back in here and grab a 1-up. And a letter from the Croc himself. Arr, I've kidnapped that fool lumbering Donkey Kong. Pity the fool. Arr, arr. And you'll never see him again. Arr, arr, Captain K.Rool. Yeah, sorry, had to hand that up a bit. Here's a new enemy, Nick. Essentially the replacement for Naughty from the first game. In this game, you have the ability to grab your partner and use them as a weapon, or to reach higher areas that you otherwise not be able to access, much like that. Diddy Kong again can do his cartwheel. Dixie can twirl her hair, but she can also float through the air, which pretty much makes her better all round. It's another new enemy. Clobber, I think, or is it Cobble? Don't quite recall. Come down here, we've got our first bonus room. We've got to find the token. And essentially all the bonus levels we do in this game reward us with tokens known as Krem Coins, which we need to unlock levels to the Lost World and to ultimately get the true ending to the game. This fellow here, I believe is Clomp. Granby comes back to make an appearance, and he's now got this new supercharge ability by holding down the A button, which is needed to power through walls. This is our second variation of the bonus room. In this, we've got to destroy all the enemies in order for the Krem coin to materialize. Up here we have our first Donkey Kong Hero coin, hidden by Cranky himself in levels. There are 40 total, and we need to collect them to prove Diddy's worth as a hero. That is the end of level target. It cycles through a set variety of items you can get if you land on it from a height. Now, like the first game, you get all the bonus levels and you get an exclamation mark after the name. If you get the Donkey Kong Hero coin, that's also listed after the name, which is quite handy to know if you're on the hunt for bonus levels. So let's get it on. Starting with a find the token. This game I'm going to play through at a relatively breezy pace, though nowhere near as crazy as speedrunners. Just enough to enjoy it. We've got a nice long line of enemies we can barrage into there. Come up here for an extra 2 lives. This guy is, I believe, Klinger. He climbs up and down ropes constantly. This cannonball, in some levels we can find one, we carry it to a cannon, pop it in, and it'll blast us off to a bonus level. They're not all that easy to find or to deliver to said cannon. So here we got another destroy them all. Easiest way is just to do that with Dixie's hair. But you can get them even quicker if you grab that barrel and time it just right from the left. Taking out all clingers in the process. We come across our final variation on the bonus room. Collect the stars, which is pretty much that. It'll give us a number in the top left corner, and we've got to collect that many stars in order for the token to appear. Now, some rooms have more stars than you need to collect, but those rooms you're often on the move, like in a roller coaster or some such. There we are. That'll deposit us at the top of the ship where we can collect another banana coin, some more bananas, and our second hero coin. Jump down, get a life, and listen to that rockin' tune. That brings us on to Gangplank Galley. Here we've got Kaboing, another new enemy that makes his way along on spring-loaded peg legs. This is another variation of the Find the Token, where we basically have to find it amidst a sea of chests. This is the only one though where it's random. Later on it's in set chests. Okay, there's our third Donkey Kong Hero coin. Yeah, it's just bananas. And that, there's our K. Bounce along. Let the meat land on our chest there. Drop on down. Now this fellow here is Crusher. And we don't have Donkey Kong to land on his head this time, and he gets really pissed. So we actually need to use weapons in order to take that brute out. Drop on down here for a little secret path for a coin and some bananas. This is another new item to the game. It's invincibility. The only other way to take out Crushers. So you won't always have access to it. Our second and final bonus level for Gangplank Gully is another Find the Token. Basically just make your way up these hooks, and there it is. Again, I'll probably be covering one world per video, depending on how quick I go through worlds. This is Kong College, run by Cranky's wife. She allows you to save the game, unlike Candy though, she'll charge you banana coins after the first initial free save. She also gives you some decent hints on how to defeat bosses and on various moves and stuff. Cranky up here in the Monkey Museum, sporting all sorts of nifty looking things. Gives you hints on where to find hidden secrets, though it doesn't really cover all of them, but usually covers the harder ones. Again, you'll get some for free and some that'll cost up to 3 banana tokens. So here we've got Lockjaw's locker, where the water is coming in the side of the ship, which sort of rises and falls with the tide. Here's our first new aquatic enemy, Flotsam. Who basically just trolls back and forth there. Got a little hidden path under here. Second new aquatic enemy is coming up. It is Lockjaw. In this level he's pretty damn slow, but later on he gets very fast. On Guard makes his second appearance in the series, and much like Rambi, he has a new super ability which can help him break into bonus levels in water levels, pretty much. There's usually one bonus level per water stage though, bar one I think, where there's actually 2. But we'll get to that later. So that's the only token we've got to worry about for this level. Oop. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, if I'm going to go through the level properly, I might as well get the bloody Kong letters. One thing I didn't cover before is the animal buddies can no longer make it to the end of the level with you, like the true end of the level. Instead, if you manage to hold on to them for a set period to like a sign, you'll be rewarded for having them. Sometimes this will give you cannonballs. Sometimes it'll give you lives or tokens. This is another new enemy. Shuri, I believe it is. I guess like Shuriken. Get around Lockjaw there, and we'll find another Unguard, whom we can use to go through there, and makes traversing this last part of the level a little easier, as we have the means to fight back. Charge up on guard here, and zip across for the Donkey Kong Hero coin. So I kind of balls that up a bit. Gives us some bananas, and a level target, and another life. Here we're introduced to a new Kong family member named Swanky, and he runs another bonus sort of mini game where we can pay banana coins in order to win extra lives. And he tests us on the trivia of the game. So let's try that. Give them a big round of a hand, folks. Good evening, I am Swanky Kong, and you're tonight's contestants on my Bonanza. First up, we have Swanky Swag. What is my name? Well, shit. Is it A, Swanky, B, Wonky, or C, Stinky?
Well, I think it's A.
Well done, let's have another. What is the first enemy that you see in the game? A, a furry rat. B, a scaly crocodile. Or C, an ugly earthworm.
A, Jim.
Well done, let's have another. What is the name of this area of the island? Is it A, Gangway Garbage, B, Gangland Galleon, or C, Gangplank Galleon?
You know what? The other answers are stupid. I'll go C.
3 out of 3, you're pretty good at this. Now we move on to Pirate Puzzler. For 1 banana coin, what button do you press to run? Is it A, B button, B, Y button, or C, the start button?
It's Y button, you buffoonish baboon.
Well done, let's have another. You know, looking at it, it's just Donkey Kong with a wig. What is the name of the first level in the game? Is it A, Pirate Picnic, B, Pirate Panic, or C, Pirate Punch-Up?
Well, we didn't have a picnic, and we didn't have a punch-up, so I'd say it was Panic.
You clever little monkey! Now listen carefully. What is the name of the enemy boss who has kidnapped Donkey Kong? Barring the fact that I am Donkey Kong in a wig. Is it A, Captain K.Rool, B, Corporal K.Reek, or C, Captain K.Rool?
You're an idiot. C.
Well played! Here, you deserve this. On to the final round for 2 banana coins. Will you play Chimp Challenge? Yes, you will, okay. In the first level of the game, how many windows did Captain's cabin have? Was it A, 2, B, 4, or C, 6?
I wasn't paying attention, but I've saved 4.
Alright! On to the next round. What is the name of the first rigging level? Is it A, Main Brace Mayhem, B, Rigging Riot, or C, Ropey Rubbish? I wasn't even waiting for your answer, but I could sense it. Telepathy did. In the first level of the game, which of these is not a background object in the captain's cabin? A, a sword, B, a map, or C, a gun?
Well, there certainly was a map, and I saw a sword. Now, if there was a gun, I'd fucking take it. So C, a gun.
Nice going, guys! Here's your prize! And there's the fucking door! Get out of here before I throw you out myself! See you next week! Same chimp time, same chimp channel. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist doing that. Okay. Now we've got the last level of Gangplank Galleon, Topsail Trouble. Introduced to a new animal buddy named Ratley, who can jump really high, much like Winky did in the first game. Can also do a mid-air jump if you bounce off a ledge without jumping, which is handy for later levels. Also comes with a super high jump when you charge it up, which we'll need for various situations, collecting bonus levels and other various items. Speaking of, here's our first bonus level, which is to destroy them all. Nice easy one where we bounce off these dragonflies. That brings us to 9 total. Go over these boings here. Now, I think this is a 1-up, I could be wrong. There we are. Lovely. So, making it there with Ratley gets us a coin. The zingers are back. Jump over this side for another banana coin and some bananas. I'd give a shout out to the dragonflies, but I can't remember what their frickin' names are. So here we've got the second and last bonus level of this level, which is a find the token, just go up the middle and you'll be right. That brings us to 10 total. Now each token you can only pick up once, so there's no point going back and doing the bonus levels over and over and over again. Jump over here for our final Donkey Kong Hero coin of Gangplank Galleon. Climb up here and go under the zingers, and we'll get ourselves 3 more lives. Smash that bastard to get back up here. Missed out on the G, but got a banana coin. Doesn't matter, I think I missed some Kong letters coming up. Funky is back, though this time he charges us for flights So I believe the first is again free, or is it every subsequent one free? I think it's you hire the plane for 2 coins, and then it becomes free. So we'll fly Funky back. Yeah, once you pay the 2 coins, it's free to use. So here we've got the first boss, Crow. Now, unlike the bosses in the first game, all bosses in this need to be stomped out with weapons. Barrels, cannonballs, TNT, in this case, eggs from the crow's nest. So after 2 hits, the crow's going to ram the crow's nest, and eggs will start cascading out the top. After 4 hits, he's done and dusted, and we get a creme coin. Again, bosses only drop 1 creme coin, so there's no point in redoing them. Additional defeats of the boss, I think it gets you... No, it doesn't even get you a banana coin. But they're fun to defeat, again. All in all, there's 75 total creme coins in the game. And by the end, I will have them all. Though not without going to the Lost World. Anyways, we're now on to the second world, Crocodile Cauldron. But we'll leave that for next time. Thank you for joining me. This has been Jiggly-Gut. Peace out, and I will see you next time.